All right, congratulations for making it down to the mobile apps business training. My name is Promise Ohanaje, and in today's training, I'll be sharing with you what I call the $1 mobile app revolution. I'll be sharing how to set up a 400K per month mobile app business starting with just $1, even if you don't know jack shit about mobile app coding. You see, when I was structuring the slides for this training, I created like an imaginary scenario in my mind. I said to myself, assuming I was stripped of everything I owned and I was left with just my laptop, internet access, electricity for like 30 days, and $1 in my account, assuming I was dead broke and I could barely afford food to eat, will this work for me? I know that's kind of an extreme situation, but I had to really put my mind, put myself in that situation. So with that scenario at the back of my mind, I went ahead to create the content I want to share with you in this training. So at the end of today's training, you won't be required to spend any other money other than the $1 to get started in the mobile apps industry today. Definitely later down the line, you'll be required to spend on your business to keep it running. Of course, every business needs to be spent on, but that money that you'll be spending on your business will not come from your pocket. It will rather come from the money generated by your business from this initial $1 investment. I hope that makes sense. So it doesn't matter if you're dead broke or rich, no one is at a disadvantage so long as you stay till the end of this training. I'll share everything, I will leave no stone unturned. So the only disadvantage you have is if you go back and start praying for clients, instead of implementing what I'm about to share with you here to get clients coming to you. So I need you to be committed to taking action. Do we have a deal? If you just answered yes to that question, then what you're about to learn is going to help you start creating simple mobile apps like this one I created for Mr. Macaroni just day before yesterday. So basically, my agenda for today is to show you how to create simple but beautiful mobile apps in less than 15 minutes and how to get high-profile individuals who actually need these apps to come pay you without arguing price with you. I hope that excites you. All right, let's dive in. My name is Promise Ohanaje. I'm a businessman, I'm a sales consultant, I'm a phone closer, I'm also a trainer. I want to invite you to connect with me at your earliest convenience on any of the socials. I'm on Facebook. You can go to facebook.com/Promise Ohanaje. Let's quickly switch to Facebook. All right, this is my profile on Facebook. You could easily reach me here. Send me a DM. Let's be friends. Send me a friend request. All right. Most city Promise Ohanaje. You see this picture. Maybe I may change it later on. I don't know when you're going to watch this video, but just go to Promise Ohanaje. This is where I rant a lot. Go to facebook.com/Promise Ohanaje. Also on Instagram, it's instagram.com/Promise Ohanaje. I'm not as active on Instagram, but you could also reach out to me there. All right, so that's basically where you could find me online, and let's have a chat in case you want to reach out to me. Okay, I'm not someone that likes to hoot my horn by myself, all right, but I've got like lots of testimonials from people who have embarked on different of my trainings in the past. I just want to play just one, about 1 minute long. Let's hear him out.
So here is a fact: the internet marketing space is filled with a lot of BS guys. I mean, bullshit guys. And but Promise Ohanaje is of a different breed. It's not there are not many guys out there who put their heart into what they create for people who follow them. Many IM guys and all this are all about what they can quickly make, and that's why you have many of them launching products back to back and they always have something that they are selling and all that, even when whatever it is they sold before to their audience has not even made any serious impact and all that stuff. So but Promise, I joined his back in the days when I was very ignorant about internet marketing. When I'm talking about in the days, I'm just talking about last year, 2019. I didn't know, there were a lot of things about internet marketing that sounded like Greek to me. I didn't understand what was going on. So I bought into his program, and by the way, that program delivered too much value for the amount we paid. Just about 25K back then. I was the LIM program, Learn Internet Marketing and all that, and it took us through all the steps, all the technology, everything that basically confuses people, the technology, the science, the art, of internet marketing, funnel creation, copywriting and stuff like that. It was how I got my start. Though I am more into the affiliate marketing, but the skills I got from that program is how I was able to find it easy to do affiliate marketing. So Promise is somebody I would recommend anytime, any day. If he creates something, I would buy it, because I know he takes his time to create stuff for the internet marketing space. So that's that. All right. Thank you. So that's it.
All right, thank you very much. By the way, the person who you just listened to, his name is Dapo Alimi. He was one of the students in my 2 years ago coaching program. If I've told you myself that I pour my heart into whatever content I create, it would look as if I'm just blowing my horn myself. For example, this training you're about going through, I remember I asked a question on Facebook and I asked, how many slides do you think it is? And I was getting people say 72, 10, but so I even made like a giveaway. I said, if you get the number of slides that I created in making this presentation, I'll give out some money to whoever gets it correctly. In total, it was about 112 slides. Nobody even went that high. Like in their mind, why would somebody create something for free and make it so give so much value away? 112 slides. What do I want to be saying in 112 slides? All right. So that's how much I pour my heart into the content I create. All right. So like I said already, I'll pour my heart into this training and give you much more value than you can ever bargain for. This training will be more practical than just theory. So let's address the elephant in the room. Can a tech novice, someone who is non-techie, can a tech novice actually create a 400K per month app business in 30 days, starting with just $1? Let's be realistic, no hype. Is it possible? Now, if yes, then how? Anyway, first of all, the answer is actually yes, it's possible, but I don't want you to take my word for it. So I'm going to share a series of events with you. These events help to reshape my thinking and give me a different perspective as to how it's actually possible. And hopefully, by the time I'm done, it will make total sense to you. In 2013, when I was still in the bulk SMS business, like I was doing bulk SMS, I had like 2 bulk SMS websites, SMS Max and Primetime SMS. I had like an idea that I believe was going to change my life forever. An idea for a mobile app, and I called the mobile app G5. All right, that's the logo for the mobile app. I wanted to create the mobile app back then, but I knew nothing about creating a mobile app. This mobile app idea helped me hostage in 2013. All right, so I'm going to share with you and how you should avoid such traps. All right. The way the idea was like then I thought of it like all the SMS sites, there was nobody that had a mobile app. As at that time, there was no SMS sites that had a mobile app. So I was like, I was going to create a mobile app for my SMS business. That was one. I started thinking, what other features am I going to add? I had like 5 banging great ideas. Contact backup, to use to back up your contact. Not right now that we have you can back up your contact to Gmail or Google. Then it was not available. Think yes, as far back as 2013, it wasn't available on Google. Then I remember I had like knowledge base. You could Google anything, go there. I had like lots of things running through my mind, and it was such a beautiful idea in my mind back then. I paid 13,000 naira for the mobile app interface to be designed for me. All right, now it is time to create the mobile app. I could not afford to pay any mobile app developer around. All the money they were calling for me was 500K and above. All the money they were calling for me, I couldn't afford that money. So I went to a programming school, right, where they were teaching web app development. I didn't know the difference, so I went there. I asked. They told me that it's not the same thing, but it's similar. But I could learn the web app programming, and they said it's 120,000 naira, 120K. I could also afford 120K to learn web app programming. So I offered myself. I was like, can I work for you guys? Let me work, then also be a student here. Don't pay me salary. I'm not kidding. Don't pay me salary. For 1 year, I was working for them without salary. And when you're not collecting salary, you will be broke. Like, it kept me hostage because I wanted to create a mobile app. Until now, I never created that mobile app. All right. And then moving from 2013 into 2014, after I've left the job, I wasn't working for them anymore. I was done at length programming. I was now a web app developer. All right. Even though I still never really practiced web app development, I went more into marketing. All right. In 2014, I discovered what we called App Inventor. App Inventor was sold back then. It was a training course that was being sold by the man by the name Ifiok Mukem. Ifiok is a global personality right now. He's actually my friend. All right. So he sold a course on how to use App Inventor to create mobile apps way back. All right. So I jumped into it, and App Inventor also made me blind to opportunities. It seemed so easy, but you could not use it to create apps that, like, for some, like, it has so many limitations, but it had its own advantages. We had so many limitations. Now, okay, this is the person that actually created. His name is Ifiok. Okay, powerful person. He's now a member of Forbes Business Council. All right. I remember back then he was running his company, Webimania. I reached out to him not quite long. I was like, "Boss, good evening. I trust you're doing well. I want to seek your permission to give out your old App Inventor course as a bonus to an offer which I'm currently working on." All right. So I asked for his permission to give away his App Inventor course, and he was like, "No, wala, like, go ahead." And I said, "Thank you." All right. So I'm thinking maybe at the end of this event, or maybe at the end of this training, I'll give away the App Inventor course in case you need it. You want to see how to. That's if you want to go and learn how to use App Inventor. I could just give you that course for free. I have his permission to do that. All right. I can't give it away if I'm not taking permission. So he doesn't sell it anymore. He makes a lot of money from the international marketplace. So App Inventor is nothing to him anymore. All right. But like I said, it has so many limitations. So many limitations. So there was no point. But App Inventor then helped me create a company called Thinkcoders. I founded this company with my friend back then in 2014, late 2014. We were teaching children animations and basic coding, and we taught kids, like, a lot of them. I was the tech guy actually, and my friend Etuk was the brand guy. He was like the one who was pushing us out there, and I was the one that was teaching the kids. All right, this was me. See how young I looked then. All right. So we had lots of kids, and we got into schools and we're teaching and all of that. We had access to so many places because of this. And it helped me. The fact that I was teaching kids, it taught me to be wiser in the app industry. It helped me connect to people. And I tell people, there's a level that you cannot exceed in your career until you start impacting other people. And thank God at this stage I was able to help children. And because I was able to help children, it helped me connect to people, and it took me to the next level. So when I left Thinkcoders to be run by my friend alone, I moved on to create my own company, Gozek, in 2015, and we're doing lots of stuff until 2017, when my friend Ifiok again launched another app program. Now, this one was not a course, but a program called Mobimatic. Mobimatic is powerful, like, really powerful. It drag and drop app development platform that you could use to create, like, powerful mobile apps. Like, all these things you're seeing on the screen right now were created by Mobimatic. It currently sells for $67 per month, and the lifetime white label access is about $1,690, like, lifetime. All right. So my friend Ifyokun came reached out to me back then, and it was like, if I would like to get access to Mobimatic, as at when it had not launched, in the pre-launch stage. Then they were raising money to pay developers when they were still creating it, and I paid the 100,000 naira. 100,000 naira, if you're outside Nigeria, 100,000 naira right now is about $250, like, a little less than $250. So that's what I paid to get lifetime access to Mobimatic, and I've been using it to collect, like, some mega bucks. Like, I was making lots of money with Mobimatic. All right, so Mobimatic changed the game for me, and, like, in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, I'll create a very powerful mobile app. Like, it literally had everything I needed to build the type of mobile apps that were really in demand. All right, look at all the features that you can get from Mobimatic: maps, places, like, all these plenty different features. Shopify, social wall, think about it, WordPress, contact, calendar, donations, like, you can put a gallery for images. You can put, like, these are just some of it. Like, it's not everything actually. All right, now this is what I was telling you. It sells for $67 per month, but this was the license I got. The 1,690 or 1,697. This was the one I got, lifetime access, and I got it for just 100,000 naira back then. Now, here's the thing: Mobimatic sells for $67. All right, so it's not like I'm not trying to pitch Mobimatic to you, because remember that our budget for today is just $1. We are working with the budget of $1, so I'm not pitching Mobimatic to you. I'm just telling you the story. All right, so there are lots of easy ways to start creating mobile apps, drag and drop interfaces that you can jump on today to start creating mobile apps. But if you create mobile apps, will they sell themselves? So how do you sell a mobile app? How do you make money from the mobile app industry? How do you earn as much as 400k, 500k, 800,000 naira, 1 million naira per month from the mobile app industry? My people say that there are many ways to catch a rat. You can either start chasing it up and down, or you can set a trap for it. Similarly, there are different ways to earn from the mobile apps industry. There's the hard way, and there's also the easy way. I'll show you both ways so that you can know when you are deviating from what works to what doesn't. All right, so the hard way. For me to explain the hard way, I'll break it down into two. Number one, the way to mobile apps wealth that Simet writes, but the end thereof is agilita. If you're not able, you probably don't understand what I mean by agilita. I'm just going to explain it real quick for you. If you eat beans, you enjoy if you enjoy eating beans, right? Have you ever, like, maybe when you're eating beans and you munch on stone or those particles of sand, and you're like, oh God, I just chew stone. Like, exactly that, those particles of gravel, that's agitator. Like, you're enjoying something and you think you're making progress, and then boom, you hit a roadblock and you notice that this place is actually, I was heading in the wrong direction all the while without knowing. So there's a way to mobile house wealth that Simet writes, but the end thereof is not beautiful. All right, now I'm going to share that one with you. Then the second one I'm going to share is the wrong marketing model that thousands of mobile apps developers in Nigeria try to deploy that keeps them broke indefinitely. All right, so now let's get started with the way to mobile apps wealth that Simet writes, but the end thereof is agitator. Add mob without celebrity status. This is what a lot of people try to do. This is so wrong. Like, you got the mobile app builder, it's easy for you. You start creating lots of mobile app, believing that you can put in case you don't know what ad mob is. Like, have you gone to mobile apps that you see adverts within those within the mobile app? The moment you see those adverts, whether or not you click it, somebody's making money from it. Now, many mobile app creators believe that they can just create so many mobile apps and start putting those adverts within it and start making money. But the truth is, it doesn't happen that way, because you don't have so much users. Like, people don't know you. Why will people come and download your app? Think about it. The people that can easily do this and make a lot of money is someone who has a celebrity status, one, or you have so much money to spend on adverts first to make people download your app. I remember that time when in 2007, after I got the mobile app program, a friend of mine, Imo, he came to me. I was like, bros, like, he went for a training program. He came back. He was so excited. I was going to place ad mob on mobile apps. Me too. I followed him. We created, I think, about 13, maybe 14 mobile apps, different mobile apps. We placed all of them on Play Store. Oh yeah, we started waiting for people to start clicking, so we start getting money now. The money wasn't even coming at all. Because we didn't have money to spend to advertise the mobile app first. If maybe we had like celebrity authority, first of all, we had this like a celebrity status, and we placed it on our social platform and say, download this my mobile app. Boom, it's easy. We'll have so many users. But we didn't have anything. We just wanted to make money from AdMob without having the audience. All right, so before you go and do AdMob, you must have an audience. So it seems like a good way to make money from mobile apps until you start doing it and you just notice, I was just wasting my time all the while. All right, that's why I said it's the way that Simet right. It seems as though it's right, but the end thereof is what I call agitator. All right, now take example for this young man that we're actually developing for right now. I started creating a mobile app day before yesterday. Just a couple of features I still think I want to add to it before we send it across. His name is Mr. Macaroni. At the time when I was creating this presentation, his Facebook page has about 1,700,000, almost 1.8 million followers. His Instagram has 1.7 million followers. His Twitter has 993,000 followers. If this kind of person decides to post on his social media following and be like, or his social media handles and say, download my mobile app to enjoy all my comedy, do you not think people will download it? People will definitely download it because they are already following him. He has a celebrity status. It's easy for this kind of person to earn from AdMob because he has a following. The only other way you can earn from AdMob is if maybe you created like a game that you know people will be like, people get addicted to games, so they will download games. All right, that's the way. Even like for games, you will still have to advertise your game for people to see it. It doesn't just get seen by itself, except for someone who has a celebrity status. So don't go and start creating so many mobile apps after I show you how to create the mobile apps for $1. Don't go and start creating mobile apps plenty in the hope that you start making money from AdMob. You will be going in the wrong direction. That's why I said let me show you the hard way first so that you don't go in the wrong direction. I hope that's making sense. Now here's a $1,000,000 question. How can you easily meet celebrity figures that will easily pay you a premium for you to do this for them? Because it's already obvious that you can't do it for yourself if you're not a celebrity yet, but you know how to do it so you can meet celebrities and they will pay you. Now, how can you meet celebrities? By the time I get to the section where we start talking about the easy way, I will show you these things and how to make it so easy for you to meet all these people and get them to pay you without arguing price. All right? So we'll talk about that later in this training. Stay with me. Now, the second part of the hard way is the wrong marketing model that thousands of mobile app developers in Nigeria try to deploy that keeps them broke indefinitely. This is going to hurt by the time I finish analyzing it. Some people are going to get angry with me. But it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. Trying to be a badass programmer. Like, programmers, they like to show themselves. Like, trying to be a badass programmer. See, most programmers walk like elephants and they eat like ants. Like, a programmer barely has time to sleep. He barely has time to care for himself or his family, or like he doesn't have time for anything. Like, he doesn't even feed well. I kid you not. Most programmers are always busy. They're just like those tailors that, like, anytime you go to those tailor shop, they always have work at hand, yet they never ever deliver early. For records, I'm not hating on programmers. I learned web apps programming, so I'm also a programmer. All right, just that I learned my lessons early. So I want to share the disadvantage of trying to be a badass programmer, so that you know if you are going in the wrong direction. Like I always tell you, not everybody's going to listen to you, so it's not compulsory that everybody will listen to me. What I'm saying, this is a training. Like, I'm going to be so blunt. I'm going to tell you the truth. You listen, you hit to it, you save like 10 years of your life, but you go the wrong way, the Lord be with you. Amen. All right. So now here's like a regular programmer's routine. They take like 1 week to bid for like a 250,000 naira job. He accepts to implement maybe every unbelievable custom requirements that the client and all his family members come up with. Right? They tell you, do this one, do that one, make it look like Gigi, make it look like Gogo, do this one, add so feature from Kamudi, do this one, add something from Jumia. They will say, don't worry, I can do it. They accept every unbelievable custom requirements that the client and all his families they come up with, all his family members. Now, the programmer will most likely want to deliver it within that same month so that he can, start hunting for other jobs. So he can promise to deliver it within the next 3 weeks. So that 3 weeks plus 1 week that he used to bid it will now be like 1 month. All right. Things never go as expected for programmers here in Nigeria. Either NEPA and generator disappoints them or internet messes up their work. Something must always go wrong. I kid you not. The job extends to like 4 weeks before it is delivered. That means that they spend like a total of 5 weeks, 1 week to get the project, 4 weeks to deliver it. From the 250K that they make, they spend like 50,000 naira for fuel and internet for the next 4 weeks, and it is barely enough to scale through. Now remember that these people have a family to cater for. All right, so the balanced money with them is also spent on very important things, maybe like family members, their children, wife, feeding, and all of those other things. All right, so most times when they get broke, like after they finish spending all the money, they abandon the project that they have at hand to start looking for another project to get, so that they can get some more money. That's like the next logical thing to do, isn't it also? So this gives them so many unfinished projects at hand. They only attend to your project either when you just freshly paid them money or at that moment when you are calling to follow up on the project. That's when they be like, bros, I did work on your project like this. I follow you talk now. I don't top your project. No what I go soon finish. Like, it happens almost every programmer. I am not kidding you. Now, you see, almost every programmer that I know has slept in police station before, at least once in their lifetime. Almost every programmer. Even me myself that I'm talking. Though I've not slept in the station, but I've been arrested twice. All right, and thank God I have a lawyer that could always rush down and bail me, and we could always resolve it with the clients later on. All right, so I'm talking from experience. This is a wrong route to follow. Now, if you want to be a badass programmer, you want to learn everything about programming and creating mobile apps so that you can collect every type of mobile app job. This would be a very wrong route for you. All right, your job is not to be a programmer. A programmer's mantra is, if you can imagine it, I can develop it. They always say that to themselves. Anything you can think of, bros, know what I feel doing. Right? You are not a programmer. Your job is not programming. You are not to accept every job. Capital no to that. You are not to accept every job. There are the types of job that you should be able to accept and the types you should never accept. All right. So I'll be analyzing all of that in this training today so that you can save yourself from police, you can save yourself from headache, and you can make money with peace of mind. All right. Now, here are $1,000,000 questions for you. If your job is not a programmer, what then is your job description? What kind of jobs should you accept? How will you deliver these jobs? And where will you get these jobs? These are the things that I will answer before we get to the end of this training. All right, let's continue. Now, let's talk about the easy way. Doing the work, like how do you create the mobile app? Then there's also the easy way where we'll talk about making the money. All right. So I'm going to tell you the types of mobile apps that brings the fastest money and how to gun for them. Not every mobile app you should jump on. All right. So they are the ones that you focus on. Abandon all the remaining. All right. So the ones you focus on and how to go for them. Then we also have like a practical live demo just in the next maybe few seconds after we're done talking about the mobile apps that brings in the fastest money. So we'll have a practical live demo on how to build the mobile apps by yourself in less than 15 minutes. Even if you just learned how to click a mouse like 3 days ago. All right. You see, first of all, let me now tell you your job description. All right. If you're going to be creating a mobile app, don't call yourself an app developer. You are a mobile app consultant. All right. As a consultant, you have to be very selective of the kind of apps you work, like you accept. All right. Not everyone is your client. So if somebody comes to you, see yourself as a consultant, you are giving them free consulting. So you tell them, this one will not work for you. This will work for you. This is the type I'm going to do. If they say, no, I want this other one, I say, sorry, I can't work for you. I can't work with you. I like my clients getting results, and if you don't want to get results and I don't want to work with you, this is what is going to get you results. Then you have to force them to come and do the type of app that you know is going to be so easy. I'm going to show you the type of apps that you're able to create. All right, but see yourself as a consultant, not as a developer. All right, so I'll show you all the apps and basically the ones that will generate money for you real fast so that we can jump into it. Now, these are the types of apps that bring in the fastest money. Number one, religious apps. Church, mosque. I don't know if mosque people. I've never done an app for a mosque project before, but churches, I've done plenty. All right. So religious apps, they work. Like these people will pay you money. I'm not kidding. All right. They'll pay you money. Membership, like you have somebody who is a speaker or something, and they want people or somebody who is launching a program like a training course, and they want people to be able to access it from a mobile app. Like membership, you can lock it. Not everybody will have access except they pay or they renew their subscription, all of that. Membership apps. This one works like gangbusters, right? Music, niche. Now, it doesn't mean that it's only this type of app that you can create with the app builder I was showing you. All right, it doesn't mean that that's the situation. No, but I'm just telling you the ones that make the most money. All right, and the ones that will give you the least wahala. Hotels and restaurants. E-learning. E-learning is powerful. Wallahi, e-learning is sweet. All right, bar and club. Right, so people can order for things from the bar and they can also reserve a seat in the club, something like that. It's possible. There's a booking app. This one is like the easiest of all. You can just tell somebody who can convert your website. Like most of the websites available, like more than 60% of websites available is WordPress. So if you find out that our website is WordPress, you can just tell them we can convert your website from like to a mobile app. All right. So anytime they update their website, their mobile app is automatically updated. All right. So you can create WordPress app. These are some of the simplest apps, and it can help you make so much money. And see, let me tell you, there's a difference between a regular doctor and a specialist doctor. Specialist doctors are paid higher. There's one they just want to tell you I'm a maybe neurosurgeon, like that's their specialty. They're specialists. For any single job or something or surgery they engage in, they are paid so well or so much. All right. So you want to be seen as a specialist. You don't do every type of mobile app. A specialist is like an expert that does not focus on everything. Right? I hope that makes sense. So now let's quickly do like a practical live demo on how to build the mobile apps by yourself in less than 15 minutes, even if you just learned how to click a mouse 3 days ago. All right, so let's switch to my browser. All right, so I'll come here. This is the mobile app builder. This is the one I did for Mr. Macaroni. So I'm instead of me going to edit this one, I'll just click. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a new application. There are actually 4 steps. Step 1 is creating the application. Step 2 is choosing your template, like choosing your theme template and layout. Then step 3 is adding the features that you want, and step 4 is publishing the app. Like 4 steps. So step 1 now, let's name the app. Let's call it training, because it's the one we use for training. So training app. All right. So I'll click on create. I think we should have a timer somewhere on the page. Let's see if we do this in like 15 minutes, or if you take. So all I'll just do is come to the bottom. I'll click on web publishing free, and I'll click on save. It's that and validate. Like no issues at all. We're done with the step 1. Step 1 app has been created. Now go back to the application list. This is training app. Now click on manage the app. Now this is where we get into step 2. You choose a template. There are about 33 templates and there are 71 layouts. You could choose literally any template. Let's not waste time. Let me just select anyone. All right. So I select one because we're trying to work with time. I want to beat the 15 minutes mark. We're going to create an app real fast. I just clicked OK. Come on. Let's make it fast. Let's beat the 15 minutes time. Even with Nigerians' bad internet, we're going to beat the 15 minutes mark. Right. So now that's template. In case you want to change your layout, you don't like the layout, you can just click change your layout. And you see about 71 different layouts that I can choose from. See them? Different layouts. 71 that you can choose from. So it's not like you're going to be repeating the same thing over and over for all your clients. All right. Now, we've chosen our templates. They've chosen our layouts. The next thing is maybe you have some settings you want to do. You want this bar, what's it called? The status bar, you want it to hide or you want it to show. So if you click it on iOS or you click it for it to hide on Android, you could just small settings. You don't like the text or the font style, you could choose your font style, choose anyone from here. This is just your design part. Then the next thing, in case maybe you don't like the color, you could come to color parts. This is still under step 2 where you're still working on design. All right, you could come to color, change the color. Maybe you don't want these things there to be white. You could change the text from white. You could change any color here. You could adjust the color of anything within your app. All right, but let's go to features really fast. Let's go to features. Now, what features do we have on the app at this moment? What features do we have on the app? Now, look, I'm scrolling. This is the way the app looks. This one right now. The features that came with that template by default. That's catalog, booking, set meal, discount, loyalty card, my account. So this is basically like for a restaurant. All right. In case I wanted more features, I could come here. Maybe I wanted to add, I don't know, any feature. Think about it. Commerce. Maybe I remember I used this commerce feature for I used it to sell a pastor. I was selling them on their mobile app, and I was like, you can actually sell your books, your tapes on your mobile app. And the person was like, his eyes lit up, like, are you serious? Like, you can sell it on the mobile apps. I do. Yes, now look at the way Christ Embassy Own is. You can actually sell your books, your tapes, your church programs on the mobile app. And he was like, okay, let's do that. Then I also told him about donation. See this donation too. Like, people can actually give their offering on the mobile app. Boom! Like, I sold him completely. These 2 features sold him. So you could add any feature. Look at it. The same way. And now let me tell you the beauty of this. This is the mobile app we're going to be using. It is exactly like Mobimatic. It is everything like exactly what Mobimatic is. Like, they were created with the same source code. The same source code, I kid you not. So, and this is the one you're going to get it for $1. Like, you're going to get started with it on it with just $1. So later during this training, I'll show you how to get started on it, like how to pay the $1 to get access to everything. All right. So I said Mobimatic gave me a lot of money. So when I found this one, I was like, Jesus Christ, like, is it possible? Everything that Mobimatic had, that people are going to pay thousands of dollars to get, like, you can actually get started with just $1 on this one. So if you choose any feature, we can actually just choose a feature and click. But I think I'm cool with these features. Now let's just take, for example, let's say booking. For example, I want to click the booking to see what the booking part looks like, so people can actually book first name, phone number, booking details. All right. Now the app is everything. Look at catalog. If there's a catalog, all right. So you could add, depending on whatever you are selling, we could change the picture of these things. All right. So how do I change? You look at the catalog here. Now I'm not even. I'm doing things that are actually going to delay my timing, but no problems. Now see, coffee, chocolate. So I could choose different things. All right, you can create your product category just the way you do it on mobile, just the way you do it on website. If you have ever created a website, this is so easy to do. All right, so by the time you're done choosing your features that you want to add, so I'm just going to go back. Then the next thing you're going to do is you probably want to review your application. You come here, you review your application, like you want to put maybe what's this thing is called, the app icon. All right, so you want to put a new app icon, like any extra settings, how you want your push notifications to come out in case you send a push notification, those things that pop up in status bar, how you want it to be. Like, you just review your application and boom, you are done with stage 3. Remember, stage 1 is creating the app, stage 2 is choosing your design, like your theme, templates, layout, and all of that, and color. Stage 3 is actually adding your features within the app. So under features and application is stage 3. Then stage 4 is publication, is where you publish your app. By the time you're done with your app icon and everything, it is now very easy to publish your app. All right. So Android, in case I want to do the Android, do I want? Sorry, this is for the ads part, monetizing your app. All right. Now, good. Mobile source code. I could easily generate my APK right here. All of you that have ever done mobile app before, you know that. Or if you have a mobile phone, you know that. For example, Android, the version of the file type of your application is called APK. So if you click here, you generate the APK for that app that we just worked on right now, and you can run it on your Android. I kid you not, it's that simple. Similarly, for iPhone, you can also generate your source code. All right. But if you want to use AdMob, you need your AdMob ID. All right. But right now, we're not doing anything with AdMob. So if not, you have to log into your AdMob account and go and generate your ID from there and come and paste it here. All right. So it's that simple. These are the 4 simple steps, and boom, we're done creating a mobile app. Like, it doesn't take anything. A mobile app is ready. In case you want to change the background of that thing, maybe under design, you can actually change the background to anything. You can change the background. Maybe this background, that original background there. This one, let's say I want to change the background. This one, maybe I don't like it. Maybe it's the one I'm creating for Macaroni. As I clicked this change home page, it's going to show me like this, and I can just select any of the background, the one for Macaroni, and give it a few seconds. Boom. Okay, we're going to click OK, and let's watch whether to change or not. All right, so I click on see changes. Guys, look at it. This is how simple it is to create a mobile app. Like, I don't have to know anything about coding. I just have to play with the interface. Trust me, you cannot spoil anything. If you spoil it, delete the app and create a new app. You cannot spoil anything. And you have access to unlimited mobile apps. You can create so many mobile apps. Now, I don't want to waste so much time on this creating the app itself, because we will have, after this one, we'll have like an in-depth training on how to create the mobile apps. Like, we'll address every single feature. So we cannot do that on this initial training yet. So let's just switch from here back to our to our presentation. All right, so basically, I've been able to show you a practical live demo on how you can build a mobile apps by yourself in less than 15 minutes, even if you just learned how to click a mouse 3 days ago. All right, so now moving on, I have $1 million question for you again. Do you think you too can create simple apps with this drag and drop mobile app builder that I just showed you? If you give it some hours of practice, do you think you too can create simple apps? Yes. See, like, it's so simple. Like, I believe that you will. See, I wonder why any adult will not be able to create it too, because even my small nephew is about 8 years old. His name is Ayomide. Ayo too was able to create a mobile app. It wasn't so hard for him. Like, it wasn't hard for him to navigate the environment. And if you want to ask, promise you are Igbo, how do you have a Yoruba nephew? Calm down. My elder sister married a Yoruba man. Right? All right. So back to me and my nephew. He just sat beside me when I was creating that one for macaroni, and all he did was watch me. I was not teaching him, and I was like, Uncle Chinedu, please, can I create my own too? If I had not said yes, that guy would have disturbed the hell out of my life. So I was like, all right, try it. So he tried navigating it, and in case you're wondering why did he call me Chinedu, my Igbo name is actually Chinedu. So I allowed him try out one for himself, and in just a few minutes, like roughly 30 minutes, 1 hour, he created something that was not too ugly, right? For a child, it's manageable, even though I later deleted it because, of course, it's my laptop. He had nowhere to install it. But guess what? 1 hour after then, the whole street knew that Ayo created a mobile app because he could not contain his joy. He went everywhere. I built a mobile app. I built an app. I built an app. It's on my uncle's laptop. I built. All right. Now, I have a fun question for you. The first one was $1 million question. Now, I have a fun question for you. If you know that you can create a mobile app, how much will you charge for that app? How much will you charge? Personally, I don't charge less than 300K. Personally, but depending on the personality, I can charge higher, but I don't charge less than 300K. So some of you, you'll be scared. You want to charge 50K, you want to charge 100K, but I don't think you should charge. Again, don't shoot yourself in the leg. Don't charge too low. All right, don't spoil the industry. Charge something that is reasonable. 150K is manageable. All right, but how much will you charge? That's if I've shown you how to get the clients. How much will you charge? Anyways, while you are ruminating over that, let's switch. Let's continue. The easy way income generation. I've shown you the easy way how to build the app. Right now, the easy way income generation, how to make the money the easy way. I've shown you the hard way. I've shown you the easy way to build the app. Now I want to show you the easy way to make the money. Number one, for us to finish addressing this, I have to tell you where to find the clients that will easily and conveniently pay you a cumulative amount of 450K per month. Like even if it's 2 people that or 3 people, but at least you make up to this amount every month. Then I also want to show you how to position yourself to have men of substance come seek your advice, even if you're not a certified expert. Then I want to also show you how to subliminally ask your prospects to pay you fast and have them think it was their idea. I think this is the part where you want to probably maybe grab like a pen and a notepad, because we'll be diving deep. Now, because we're going to be talking about money here, how to make money, first of all, I have to give like a disclaimer. All right, results are not typical. It made money for me. It has made money for so many people I know, but I don't make any guarantees. I'll only share what worked for me. I'm not making guarantees that it will work for you. I have no idea if you're willing to put in the required work. I don't know if you follow instructions to the letter. So your results are totally dependent on you. The strategies I'm about to share, all right, I want to show you for free. They have helped me make 6 figures monthly from the mobile app industry. It requires some level of hard work. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not for dabblers, and it is not for people that are merely curious, like people that are looking for shiny objects. All right, it is not for you if you are like that. So I have to give this disclaimer first. All right. Now, where can you find clients that will easily and conveniently pay you a cumulative amount of 450K per month? For us to answer this question, or you should first answer this question in your mind, like, who am I selling to? If you answer this one properly, then it will not be easy to know where to find those who you are selling to, because you must know who you're selling to first of all. All right. Now, the people that you should be selling to are people who can actually afford it, and people who see the value. People who can afford it and people who see the value. You're not trying to get SMEs or struggling businesses. They can't afford it now. Maybe they like it, but they cannot afford it. You want to make money. All right. So people that are struggling, avoid them. All right. Then people who have this get rich quick mindset, avoid them also. Don't try to sell to them. All right. Then don't give unnecessary discounts to get businesses in. You will lose your value. Now, the people that you should be selling to are career professionals. All right, career professionals in any field. Dentists. All right, that's just an example. Lawyers, that's another example. Career professionals. Professionals. All right. Then media companies, they will pay through their nose. Media companies, all right, they want to reach out to more people. You see blogging companies, you see like different other media companies. There are young media companies around, even though most of them maybe they don't have so much money, but these people, they are desperate to jump in. Real estate people too have money, they will pay for this. Non-profit organizations, faith-based organizations, church, they will pay. Personal brands, OAPs, entertainers, pastors, authors, these guys will pay. All right, and remember my rule: don't give unnecessary discounts to get businesses in. You will lose your value. Don't give unnecessary discounts. Anyways, after this whole training, I'll still be holding another training with you. We'll be talking about sales, negotiation, pricing. We'll go deep into that one. I hope that you would follow everything I instruct you, how you should go about it. If not, you will be like, you would lose value and you spoil the industry, spoil the market for other people. Don't give unnecessary discounts. All right. I hope that makes sense. Now that you know who you should be selling to, the next question is, how do you position yourself to have those men in those niches? How do you position yourself to have them come seek your advice, even if you are not a certified expert? All right, we're going to dive into that. First of all, you most likely are going to be the person that is going to reach out to them before they come back to reach out to you. Like, that's how it works. You have to reach out to them first before they come reach out to you. So the first thing you want to do is create an app for yourself as a sample, so that if you're talking, you have something to show. Create one for yourself as a sample. All right. Then reach out to any niche celebrity. Now, take note, I didn't say a mainstream celebrity, niche celebrity. In a niche, they are celebrities. For example, Promise Onije is a celebrity, but in my niche, I will never walk on the road and you see people say, Promise, and they faint. Now, lie, it's not happen. It will not happen. I'm not Davido, I'm not Wizkid. All right. But in my niche, I'm a celebrity. There are people that see me and I be like, oh my God, I wish I would be like Promise one day. Yes, in my niche, I'm a celebrity. So reach out to niche celebrities. All right. Then build that niche celebrity, build him or her a free mobile app. It doesn't cost you anything. So calm down. This is not a discount something. So build him or her a free mobile app, and in return, you want a testimonial, more like a free shout out. What I did, I remember back then, I'll go drinking. I used to drink a lot back then. Now, not anymore. I don't take responsibility. So I used to drink a lot. So I hang out with my guys. I'll drink, reach out to new people when I'm drinking. I just tell them, guys, I do mobile app. I don't know if you know anybody where they popular, where I fit do app for, we go fit tell, like announce. Like I was literally asking for a celebrity, basically. Before a week or two, I had somebody who linked me up to an OAP. I was inside a radio station. I was talking to the person. This OAP had like lots of followers. She's a lady, actually. I had lots of followers. All right. So by the time I talked to her and I showed her my mobile app, the one on my own phone, I told her I want to create one for her. And she was like, how much is it going to cost her? I said, no, it's not about money for this one. I always want to give her something for free. Like I know that when she likes it, she's going to talk about it. She's going to tell people to download the app. And when people download the app, they're going to see my name or something like developed by so person. And I also like her to maybe give me like a testimonial that I built her a mobile app. And that was it for me. That her single testimonial paved the way for me everywhere. All right. So it could be a niche celebrity, it could be anybody, but let the person just have like celebrity status. Now use that person's testimonial, the person's app and everything as a social proof, like a case study of what you can do. Now you're not even using your own mobile app again. It is that person's own. Your own mobile app is to get that person. Now that person's mobile app is to get every other person. These other persons are the people that will now pay you money. I hope it makes sense. Now remember that we're working with the only money you have is $1. That's why I'm not talking about running a Facebook ad right now or doing this, doing that. All right. So I'm telling you the way you can do it, even if you are broke, you can do it to still make money in the next 30 days. All right. So optionally, you can still charge these people that you developed it for. You can charge them for uploading to App Store. Like if you still want to collect money, last, you can charge them and tell them that to upload to App Store, it's going to cost XYZ amount, and you collect the money. All right. Then you can also like leverage on your own social media handle to make noise with your case study. So now use that person's app that you did on your social media, make noise. I developed app for so person that people know. All right. It's going to make people trust you and they're going to come to you. All right. Then now you can reach out to at least 30 to 50 of your target customers via social media. That won't take you anything to do. It's just like, how do I put it? 10 to 50 people. If you have a template of something that you're going to send to them, the only thing you copy it, paste it, change their name, like change the name to the person's name directly, so that you're addressing that person individually. If you have a list of all of them, you can do that, reaching out to all of them in one day. You can paste and you can send a message to all 50 of them in one day and expect that they come back to you. Now, here's the thing. They will not just reply you instantly. If they pick interest, they will go and check your profile first before replying you. So ensure that your wall is optimized. This is not the time to start posting memes up and down on your wall. Ensure that when they go to your wall, they will see that case study that you have developed for so person. You'll see case study that you've done for so other person. Now then they see it. It's now easy for them to say, okay, this person is not one scammer, one person that's trying to just come and collect money from my hand, or one wannabe entrepreneur wannabe. All right. Now, the thing that you start wondering is, what do you say to them that will make them come and check you out? If you're not a professional salesman or a marketer and you have no idea what to say to these people, don't worry, I got you covered. All right. Though we can't cover all of that like right now in today's training, but I'll be holding like a special 3 hours training for you for absolutely free. I'm not planning to charge you anything. All right. I remember that our budget is $1. So I'm not planning to charge you anything. All right. So in that training, I'll be teaching you like how to approach people when you are prospecting, what to say to them in their DMs when you get like to get them to respond, how to get them to generate interest in what you are pitching, how to schedule a virtual meeting, like an appointment with them, and how to close them. So I'll actually go in depth in that training. All right. But that's after this one. Okay, so and the training will be absolutely free. $1 budget. Remember that. All right. So now moving forward, this is something that every client will be thinking in their mind. What is in it for me? WIIFM. What's in it for me? Clients, what I call it WIIFM. All right, it's like the best radio station. Everybody thinks this thing whenever you are talking to them. What is in it for me? Why should I listen to you? Why should I come to you? These are some of the things that is in it for your clients that you can use to get them to raise their interest. They get more professional branding. All right, they have a mobile app. It's professional. It makes them look like this person is ready for business. All right, they can leverage on their audience. Google AdMob. Remember, they are niche celebrities. They have people that follow them. They can use Google AdMob. But you that you're just starting out, don't try your God. Respect yourself. So you understand. All right, so they can leverage on their audience. Google AdMob. They can get paid to advertise to their audience. Like people can pay them money to send out a push notification to their own audience, all right? And they can sell their own products on their mobile app, all right? So these things, when you say them, when you sprinkle these things into your conversation, it helps them. Like they see you like an expert, like you're enlightening them on what they do, like you can truly help them. Remember that you're a consultant, so they are coming to you with the assumption that you are an expert. Remember that, right? So once you tell them these things, it makes it easy for them to buy into taking up the mobile app project. All right. Now let's switch from that. The next thing that we say we're going to address is how to subliminally ask your prospect to pay you fast and have them think it was their idea. The way to do this, I've been doing this for like the longest time. All right, it's called story selling. If you go to my Facebook wall, you will see lots of stories. I tell stories a lot. Now it's easy for me to do it because I've been doing it for a while. When you do something so many times, you get better at it. All right, story selling. How do I explain this to you guys now? In case you're wondering what is story selling, you know story, you know selling. How do they merge? Okay, it's been proven like over and over again that storytelling is now not story selling. Storytelling is like one of the easiest ways to penetrate a certain part of the human brain called the lizard brain. You can Google it up. I'm not kidding. Lizard brain. All right. The lizard brain is that subconscious part of your brain that stays awake even when the rest of the body is sleeping. It's responsible for like subconscious reflexes, like some primitive survival instincts such as aggression, fear, all those like some of those reflexes that you have that you cannot really control yourself. It's your lizard brain that is responsible for most of those things. The lizard brain is also responsible for many things that you believe. Now think about it. The reason why you believe in whatever version of God that you believe in is because of the stories that you were told. If the stories you were told are from the Bible, then you believe in the Trinity. If it's from maybe the Quran, then you won't believe in the Trinity. It's just stories influencing your mind. Somebody told you stories from when you were a kid and you believe those stories, and now those stories form your belief system, the way you think, the way you talk. Stories. The reason why you will hate another man that has not done anything to you, like he has not done anything wrong to you directly, is most likely because of the stories you've heard about the person. Stories can influence you a great deal. Stories changes your mind because it affects a subconscious part of the brain, which is very difficult for you to control. So, what if you could influence your prospects to love you and to love your apps just by telling stories in a particular fashion? Think about it. Basically, anyone who can subtly add selling into their stories would have automatically sold to their hearers, like or readers, whoever, maybe hearers or readers of the story, without actually selling to that person directly. So this is one way to subliminally ask your prospects to come give you money and have them think it was their own idea. You just tell a story. Now remember that you're supposed to optimize your social media because you expect that your prospect that you're reaching out to, you expect that they will come to your social media, like your profile, to see you or to see what you've done before they reach out to you. So if you have some of these stories on your page, it makes it easy for them to rush and come and say, this guy, I have to give him my money, or this lady, I have to give her my money. All right. So be ready to tell stories. Stories hold people by the balls and keep them like eyeballs, I mean. All right. So it holds them by the eyeballs and keep them glued to you. Now, in case you're wondering, you don't know how to tell stories, you don't know where to start from, don't worry, I still got you covered. This is just this training. I hope that it will not be more than 1 hour, but I know we'll spend so much time already. Right, so I'll be holding another training on story selling or selling in general, like 3 hours again. Apart from that one on prospecting, there'll be another training on selling. All right, 3 hours. I'll show you how to sell without being salesy. It's going to be free, don't worry, absolutely free. Remember, your budget is $1. I'm going to give you so much value. You like when Dr. Alimi said, "Promise pours out his heart into whatever he does." It was not a joke. I do. Like I pour my heart into whatever I do. All right. So I'm going to be doing all these with the assumption that all you have is $1. All right. So I don't intend to charge you anything at the moment. Okay. Now, so next question you want to think is, how do you earn? When they come to you, how do you now earn? You tell stories, you sell to them. How do you earn? When they come to you, you give them free consulting. You tell them the kind of things that you add in the app that they will receive. Then you charge for the app. It's the app that you make money from. All right. You charge for the app that you give to them. All right. Then upsells. After you do the app for them, is there a way to still earn from that person? Absolutely yes. Almost everybody I did app for, I earned for them for at least 1 year. I earned from them. All right. The upsells, push notification. Some of them, like after they have the app, you can tell them. Now, don't tell them this when you are consulting. Like, don't tell them that you charge them later. Or if not, they go wrong. No. Use your head. Should they hear me so? All right. So push notification. Like after they've gotten the app, they've paid you, you've delivered. You cannot tell them that wouldn't they like to be reaching out to their audience maybe once a week to send them updates? Like if it's somebody that does things and they update their blog, like wouldn't you want to push out the notifications to be like there's a new update so that people will go and click to read it? Something like that. All right, push notification. Or if there's a person like an entertainment celebrity like Macaroni, the kind of push notification that he's going to be sending is maybe when there's a new comedy skit or whatever it is that he posts on the app, he can be doing a push notification so that people will be coming back to the app regularly. So sometimes I charge my clients that if they want push notification, they can be paying maybe 5,000 naira per month, or they can pay 15,000 per year. You see them, boom, instantly 15,000 is easy for them. When they calculate 5,000 times 12 months, 60,000, maybe 5,000 per month, 25,000 per year. Depending how you tell them, you know the person's pocket. Now you charge the person, you know how much the person can pay, or you can tell the person 20,000 per month, depending on the person's pocket. So use your own head to calculate. Do you understand? So that's it. Push notification. Then you can also charge them for promoting their mobile app. In case they want, like everybody promote their websites, they promote this, promote that. You can charge them for promoting. All right. So those are the other ways you can upsell them after you have made money from the initial setup of the mobile app. I hope that makes sense. Now I have a fun question for you. Do you think that, like, by deploying this sales strategy, like, do you think that it's possible to get just 2 people in the next 30 days to pay you 200K each? What do you think? Just 2 people. Is it possible? Yes, it's absolutely possible. Except it's the work of village people. I think that if you reach out to 50 prospects following my instruction, you will surely get those who will come back to you and say, show me what you can do. The next question I think you should ask is, do you think it's possible to handle more than 2 clients in a month? Of course, it doesn't take anything to build the app. You can build 10 apps in a day. But you now, do you think it's possible to handle more than 2 clients in a month? For example, if you get up to 4 clients in a month, would that be too much for you to handle? I hope I'm beginning to give you some ideas. All right? Whew. Time out, guys. Hold on, I want to drink water. Oh, all right. I'm rejuvenated. All right. So in a short time, I've been able to deliver on my word. I've been able to do like a quick overview of what it will take literally anyone to create a 400K per month mobile app business from scratch. No tech skills required. Only $1 needed upfront. Now, the next thing is, where do I start from? How do I start? All these things is plenty. How do I implement? Relax. Slow down. Calm down. Calm down. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's one step at a time. One step at a time. I'm going to tell you the next step to take, what to do, how to proceed. But before that, let's just do a recap of what we've covered so far. Number 1, I shared the mobile app idea that helped me host it in 2013 and how you should avoid such traps. All right. Then that's when I talked about G5. I also shared how App Inventor made me blind to opportunities in 2014. I shared my Teen Coders experience, how teaching kids mobile app development taught me to be wiser in the app industry. I shared the mobile app intervention that I discovered in 2017 that changed the game for me, which is Mobimatic. All right. Then I shared the two ways to earn from the mobile app revolution: hard versus easy. The hard way, I said, the way to mobile apps world that seemed right, but the end thereof is agitated. Then the wrong marketing model that thousands of mobile app developers in Nigeria try to deploy that keeps them broke indefinitely. Then the easy way, talking about doing the work, I said the type of mobile apps that brings in the fastest money and how to gun for them. And I also shared practical live demo on how to build the mobile apps by yourself in less than 15 minutes, even if you just learned how to click a mouse 3 days ago. Then the easy way as regards income generation, I shared where can you, oh sorry, that's a typo. It's where you can find clients that will easily and conveniently pay you a cumulative amount of 450K per month. Then how to position yourself to have men of substance come seek your advice, even if you're not a certified expert. Then how to subliminally ask your prospects to pay you fast and have them think it was their idea. Question: do you feel I did justice to the subject of starting a mobile app business that generates decent income monthly with little or no money to get started? Yes. Do you now feel more comfortable and confident with your ability to generate money from mobile app consulting? Yes. Can you see how just a little bit of what I've showed you today can help you get started regardless of whether you are a programmer or not? Absolutely, yes. And are you excited to make a go out of this? To see what wonderful things it opens up for you in your life? That question is for you to answer. But I think that the answer should be a yes. If this were a webinar, this is where I will sell the hell out of you. But like I said, there's nothing to sell here. I actually have nothing to sell. Right? I did this training with the assumption that all you have to your name is just $1. God forbid that that's the situation though, but let's just keep that assumption. So I'll go ahead and tell you what you're going to be getting access to and how you're going to get access to them. All right, I hope we're still together. Now let's continue. You're going to get access to the mobile app builder just for today. You're going to get access to it for $1. With it, you can create unlimited mobile apps for all the major platforms: Android, iOS, Windows. You're going to be able to upload your app to all major app markets, all right, and you get millions of people to access them. Whether it's a free app or a paid app, it doesn't matter. You're going to get dozens of plug and play templates. I already showed them to you, so that you can easily, like, you can create your own apps in minutes. You can build and deploy your own custom apps from scratch. Like, you need this one to create app for companies. You can make money from selling in-app purchases and displaying app ads using AdMob. I already told you about that. You have unlimited push notifications to unlimited devices. All right, this is valued at almost $500, but you get it for absolutely free. If you like have 10 billion apps, you can do push notifications for all of them. All right. There's also client license upgrade, which is already included in the mobile app. All right. You build mobile apps for businesses at no extra cost. All right. I hope that makes total sense. Now, how do you get this mobile app builder? The mobile app builder is part of what we call the Builderall business platform. All right, it's a platform, or probably the only platform in the world, that has all the tools to sell any product or service online, all in one place for the price of one. Now imagine a platform that has a website builder, a sales funnel builder, a mobile apps builder, a webinar builder, an email autoresponder, a Telegram autoresponder, Instagram autoresponder, a CRM, an e-learning platform, a membership sites builder, a video hosting platform, like within the same builder or business platform, a chatbot builder, a floating video creator, a magazine builder, mockup studio, 3D photo editor studio, like so many things. These are just the ones, because of space, of course, I don't want it to look ugly in my presentation. These are just the ones I could bring out. Everything. I'm just talking about one. But with your payments for the Builder platform, you get access to everything. But I'm interested in just the mobile apps for today. All right. So basically, you're not just getting access to the mobile app builder. You're getting access to everything once you sign up today for just $1. Let's quickly check out the Builderall site. We're going to switch back to our browser. All right, so this is the Builderall website. They say you can be the next internet rockstar with the most powerful digital marketing platform starting now for just $1. It doesn't mean that their platform is $1 forever. They said starting now. In other words, it's just for the beginning, like the first 30 days. All right, you can do everything. You have lots of features. Let's quickly scroll. You can see them. Video hosting to membership site, blah, blah, blah. Plenty of things. If you scroll down, let me see. Let's scroll down. You see the different features that they have. different features that they have. $1 is all you need. Now, we're going to be logging into my own account in a moment. But before I do that, let's just quickly go back to our presentation. We'll come back to log into my own account shortly. All right, back to our presentation now. All right, so you're gonna get 30 days access to the mobile apps builder for just $1. Basically, you get access to everything, but our focus is the mobile apps for now. But those who get access to the builder or business platform, all right, you can cancel all your subscription the moment you get access to it. The average builder or user saves thousands of dollars from their day one of using the platform. With Builder, you can cancel the following subscription. You can cancel your week's subscription for website building. You can cancel ClickFunnels subscription for mobile sales funnel. You can cancel Mobimatic, $67 per month for mobile apps. You can cancel Aweber for what's it called again? Up to 10,000. However, when you have up to 10,000 contacts or 10,000 subscribers, you're going to be paying $149 per month. Their autoresponder and builder is called Mailing Boss. You can get unlimited subscribers. I use them. I've been using them since 2017 till now, and I'm not tired. You can cancel funnel scripts, which is $7.97 per. Sorry, that's a typo. It's actually $7.97 lifetime. You can cancel funnel scripts. You can cancel Easy Webinar, which is $129 per month. You can cancel Kajabi. Kajabi is for e-learning. Easy Webinar is for webinars. You can cancel Proof for social proof. Builder also has that within. You can cancel Chatfuel for chatbots. Builder has that within. You can cancel Samcart. Builder has that within, and a lot more. I added all these things together. What you're going to be paying for your first month if you wanted to start like a regular business online, you're going to be spending like, add it together, do the math together. That's $1,919. But with Builder is $69 per month, $69.90 per month. But you will not pay anything like that today. All you have to do is get started for just $1. Now ask yourself a question. Nobody gives away their stuffs away for free like that. So why would Builder give away all these tools for just $1? Because they expect you to go and test it, make money with their tools first, then you come back for more. Because it's the only logical reason that anybody will pay monthly for anything, because it's helping them make money. If it doesn't make money, then fuck it. It's as simple as that. Now, the next logical thing that you want to do is, okay, let me jump into the Builder. Let me sign up for $1. Maybe after I sign up, I'll just start practicing, maybe building the mobile apps and hopefully get clients and all of that. But I've been in the internet marketing space long enough to know that one of the biggest challenges that most people face online is that they either run out of money or they run out of time before they get to the success line. And I'm pretty sure that in today's training, I've eliminated like almost half of that challenge. Time and money should not be much of a problem to you anymore. I'm very sure that with what we've covered today alone, you can go out and break records. Trust me, you can. Like, you'll be totally fine. All right? But imagine if maybe while you're trying to implement what you've learned, you now encounter some challenges that I probably forgot to address in today's training. Then maybe you reach out to me later on, maybe for like a little help to ask questions, and I'm nowhere to be found. How would that make you feel? I'm very sure you won't want that to happen, right? Yeah, me too. So I've decided to go the extra mile on your behalf to ensure that your success is fail-proof, impossible for you to fail. So here's what I plan on doing. I'm going to give you the recordings of the 5 days intensive sales and closing training on how to get clients. All right, we did that training when we launched the program a couple of weeks ago. I hosted a 5 days live training via Zoom where I taught on how anyone can get at least 4 clients that will pay up to $200K each, like within the first 30 days. All right, the training is about 2 hours per day, and it was very intensive. I left no stone unturned. Each of the 5 days training was recorded and saved now as training modules. All right, so it's not like I'm going to hold another live training. I'm going to give you the recordings. So for module 1, which is like day 1's training, I trained participants on prospecting. It's in the training, I assumed that no one had money. Like, I still went with that my $1 assumption. All right, so I assume no one had money to spend on marketing. So I spent like 2 hours educating everyone on how to find ideal clients, how to introduce yourself to people, how to generate that desire within your clients or your prospects, how to do cold calling in case it's needed, and how to get them to book an appointment with you. Then for module 2, I went deeper. All right. I assume now that you already have a prospect, all right, because we've already done prospecting. So we went further to teach on selling, pricing, and negotiating. This is valued at about $99. So let's say the prospect has agreed to a meeting or a phone conversation with you. What exactly do you say to them? How do you sustain their interest and their desire throughout the conversation? When is the right time to inject the story into your sales process? How do you set your pricing? And if they're not cool with your pricing, how do you negotiate properly? How do you not sound like someone who is hungry by dropping your price so easily and giving discounts so easily? These are some of the things I covered in the 2 hours training for day 2 session. All right, so that's what you're going to be getting in module 2, all right, of these recordings. Now, then for module 3, we went deeper. This training, we handled sales closing. Closing is that part of your sales process that the check is signed. This is the part where money changes hands. I've been in a situation before where I sold the client, and the client was so interested in what I was selling, but I was scared to ask for my money. I kid you not, no one wants to be in that position. I couldn't close. It really hurts to be in that position. I don't wish that for anybody. So this is what I had to handle in day 3's training, which you're going to be getting as your module 3 of the recording. All right, this is valued at $99. I taught 3 simple steps that I use to close any deal. I don't care what type of deal it is, just those 3 simple steps, and it's going to surprise you how simple these methods are. All right, so that's for module 3. Then for module 4, I went deeper. Now we have to do follow up. All right, you've closed the prospect. Abi? Yeah, you've closed the prospect. Now they've agreed to make payments. Maybe not immediately. Maybe they say next week. Maybe they say in the next 3 days. All right, but there are many things that can happen in their life that can take that money away from them. Such circumstances will definitely delay your money from reaching you. Life happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's why following up is so essential. You can't do without it. Whether or not you like it, the bulk of your money will come from follow up. But the challenge is, how will you follow up on a prospect without being seen as a bug? So this is what I covered in the day 4's training, and you're going to be getting as the module 4 in the recordings. All right, I shared some out of this world follow-up strategies with you, and some of those questions are running through your mind. Should I follow up on the phone? Should it be a phone call if it's going to be a phone follow-up? Should it be a phone call, maybe, or WhatsApp message or SMS? What are you going to say to them on the phone? Like, should you also use emails to follow up? What other methods are there for follow-up? Something you should keep at the back of your mind is that follow-up is where the gold is. I don't care how you want to figure it out, but in whatever business you're doing, you ought to be following up. And guess what? This training that I share, or that I'm going to be giving the recordings, is not just for mobile apps. You can actually apply it to any other type of business you are involved in. All right. So these are some of the things I covered in day 4's training, and you're going to be getting it as the module 4 of the recordings. Then for day 5, or module 5 for you right now, because it's not going to be another live training, you're getting the recordings of the live training we've already done. We handled automation. Now, working with that same $1 assumption, you may not have the money to implement automations right now. But I just still have to do the training anyways, because I know that within the first 30 days, you'll make some good amounts of money for yourself. So I'm doing all this training with that same assumption of the $1 that you have to spend. So, but in this training, I'll show you how to eliminate all the manual work involved in getting customers now, because remember the prospecting part, you probably have to do some manual work because we're working with $1 assumption. But if someone already has money, then there's no point doing all the manual work. You can just spend money to get traffic. All right, and you may also need like a CRM software to save you some of the hassles, like those stress. The good thing is that you don't have to pay for a CRM software separately, because Builderall has an inbuilt CRM, so you can leverage on that one forever. Then you may also need to hire one smally as a virtual assistant, so you can actually be running like a real business, and you're not just like any hustler. All right, so these are some of the things I covered. I showed how to automate your mobile app business. Don't worry if you don't have money to implement it right away. I'm certain on your behalf that if you implement the ones I teach you from day 1 or module 1 to module 4, if you implement them properly, you'll definitely be able to make good enough money to do all these things from module 5. You'll be able to make enough money to do them, within your first 30 days. All right, and you can keep your business running smoothly. Then let's move to the next one, day 6. I'm sorry, module 6. This one was not part of a live training. All right. Something exciting kind of happened after we launched the $1 mobile app revolution program. The first time we did, I embarked on like a 1 week trip from Lagos to Makurdi in Benue State for a friend's father's burial. During my stay there, I noticed that I had like lots of requests from people asking some technical questions of some simple things that they really could not figure out easily. To me, they were so simple. Like I could just say, "Hey, click this, click that, you're good." And they're like, "Okay, thank you, sir." So they were asking lots of questions in my absence. Normally, I was always answering these questions when I was around, and I was really cool with answering them. It didn't take me anything. Like in a few seconds, I've fixed anything for anybody. But when I traveled, I noticed that my absence affected my people, and I didn't like that. So I asked my assistants to help me do a quick tutorial on how people can navigate the full app builder platform. So the tutorial, it's about, I think, 29 minutes, maybe 30 minutes long. It's so simple and very basic that literally anyone can understand it in that 30 minutes. And I've also decided that whenever I answer any questions from anyone moving forward, I'll do it in like a video format so I can share it with everybody, so everybody can just figure it out. Like anybody can just watch those videos and they won't have to ask those questions anymore. Now with this, it's literally impossible for you to get stuck. Does it make sense? So basically what you're going to be getting is the 5 days sales and closing training from module 1, which is prospecting, valued at $99. Module 2, selling and pricing and negotiating, valued at $99 also. Module 3, closing. All right. Module 4, follow up. Module 5, automation. Then we went ahead to do module 6, which I'll just put at $10. It's almost nothing. All right, the app builder tutorial. So if you add up all the value together, that's a total of $505. I did a quick conversion from dollar to naira using the current conversion rate of dollar to naira conversion as at today of this recording is about 480 naira per dollar. So if I were to charge for this in naira, like it would mean that the total value of what I'm about to give away for absolutely free is about 242,000. Like multiply 505 by 480, that's 242,400 naira. Obviously, I know I will not be charging you. I won't be charging you that amount to get access to the 5 days training because we are working on a $1 budget, Abby. So, but I'm curious to ask, if this package, like if everything I'll be giving away, will give you a mobile app business that can fetch you 400k per month, like within the next 30 days, without any overhead cost, would it be worth it? No, think about it. I feel yes. The answer should be yes, like 100% yes. I don't think any reasonable adult human being watching this presentation right now won't give away, if they have the money, won't give away 242,000 naira in exchange for a business that has the potential to bring in 400k in the next 30 days. What do you think? Now, okay, if all it did was to give you the ability, like, to cancel all the monthly tools that you're currently using to glue your business together, would it be worth it? Like, would it be worth paying $505 for? Of course, I know Builder does not charge 505. Builder charge a lot lesser than that. All right, but even if they charge that, would it be worth paying it? I don't know about you, but I'll definitely say yes to this over and over and over and over and over again. I've been using Builder since 2017, and it has never been an expense to my business. Never. It is rather saving me money from day one. Now, if all this did was to give you the ability to quit whatever job you're currently a slave to, and you're finally able to take control of your life one more time, would it be worth it? Would it be worth paying $505 for? Yes, absolutely yes. You see, when I was creating this the structure for this 5 days training, I had like two options in my mind. Number one, maybe to sell the 5 days training for as cheap as maybe $100 for everything put together, like a retail price of $100, which will be more than worth it for that amount. You agree with me, right? But I remember that we're working with a $1 budget, so I can't do that. So I came up with a second option. I said that I'll let you get access to the whole training for absolutely free. No kidding. All right. Then I will allow Builder pay me for training you. Now think about it. Why would Builder pay me for training you? Builderall has an affiliate program where they pay their affiliates 30% of the subscription fee that their users pay monthly. So this is my ulterior motive. I've been talking about my ulterior motive on Facebook, and many people are wondering why is Promise always talking about ulterior motive. All right, so this is the ulterior motive I've been talking about, where I was promoting this training. Right, so here's what's going to happen. You can either choose to go pay Builderall on your own, saying you don't want Promise to earn your commissions. All right, even at that, you still pay the regular money to use Builderall platform. All right, Builderall is not going to give you cheaper because you're not coming through an affiliate. You're still going to pay the exact money to get access to their platform. Or you can choose to use my affiliate link and pay for Builderall, and I will get like a commission for bringing you in on the platform. And to reward you for using my link, I'll give you access to all the modules of the 5 days intensive training on sales and closing, plus the extra module for the app building tutorial. I'll give you everything. I already did those 5 days training for the people that came in earlier, so I'll give you the recordings. And to take it further, I'd like to let you know that I'm also obligated to provide support to you for at least 6 months, to ensure that you make money every single month. I'll explain that. Like, you're probably wondering, why would I even want to do that? Like, it's not just for me to sell Builderall access and walk away. For me to answer that question properly, I'll have to pull out my calculator. So give me a second. Now, so here's it. How much does Builderall charge per month? Excluding this first month. This first month is not counted, which you're paying $1. Excluding this first month, Builderall charges 69.9. 30% of what they pay, of what you pay, is what is given to me. So times 0.3, sorry, 0.3. So that's, so 30% of 69.9 is 20.97. All right, that's what Builderall pays to me. But when we do the calculation, cost of transaction and all of that, what actually comes to me is not 20. What comes to me is about 18 point something. All right, so let's just say $18. Now, if I was going to sell it at retail value of $100, how many of $18 will I need to make my $100? So I'm just going to do 100 divided by 18. So basically, I need like more than 5 payments, minimum of 6 payments for me to get all my money. And in other words, I need to keep you on the platform for 6 times, like for at least 6 months, so you can make 6 payments. Does it make sense? Now you see that it takes me like an average of 6 months to get my $100 from Builderall. And if you add this first month that you only pay $1, that Builderall doesn't pay me anything for this first month, it will now make it 7 months. All right, so I have to provide support to you for at least 7 months to ensure you keep making money from Builderall. Because if I don't provide support and you end up not making money, it means you won't renew your subscription at the end of the month. I mean, if you don't make money, will you renew the subscription? No. And if you don't renew your subscription, it means I won't get paid. So you get the logic right now. So I am forced to help you make money. But instead of just providing the support for like 7 months, I've decided to extend it to 12 months, like so that it will be impossible for you to fail. I believe that if you've done this same thing over and over for like 12 months, you definitely figure things out on your own. You probably won't need me again, ever again. So to provide the support, I've decided to add you to a very private Facebook group. I call it the Support Academy, valued at $297 per year. So it's in this group I'll answer any questions you have. If you previously had access to my phone number, or you come to me to ask me the questions in private, maybe on Messenger or wherever, I won't answer you. I promise you, I won't answer you. That's like a very selfish thing to do. So you don't, like, it's like you don't want other people to learn from your challenges that you're facing. So I attend to people only in the group. And who knows, maybe whatever question you want to ask, some other persons may have faced it and might have solved it on their own. They may even come to help you answer the question if I'm not available at that moment. All right, that's the power of communities. Is that not so? And there you meet like-minded friends. That's how communities work. You meet like-minded friends. Who knows, you just might find a business partner in there, or maybe a life partner. You can find a life partner there, don't be lie. All right, then I decided to take it a step further. This one is very, very important. All right, I decided like I'll be doing like a live coaching call or a live video call every week, once a week at least. I'm thinking Friday. All right, we may change the day, but at least once a week. So let's assume it's Friday for now. It means that every Friday I'll jump on a Zoom call with everyone and share like business and technical experiences that I like, my experiences for the last 1 week. And you guys can maybe ask questions. What challenge? It's going to be on Zoom. Why? So that I can allow you share your screen in case you're having a challenge. You can share your screen. I'm going to fix it live on that training. Like, doesn't it make sense like that? Every week, imagine that. Like once a week. I'm not going to interrupt whatever your activities, what you're doing with your life. So that's what I think. I believe it's going to also build that connect between you and I. All right. So I'll share the link to join the live Zoom meeting. So you can join, ask me questions. I'll answer the questions live in the meeting, and the meeting will also be streamed to the group so that people who are not able to make the meeting can watch the replay later. I hope that makes sense. So basically what you're going to be getting is like Builder, which includes the mobile app Builder. It's $69 value or $69.9. You also get the 5 days sales and closing training, $505 value. Everything for absolutely free. And you also get the Support Academy, the private Facebook group, valued at $297. Add it all together, that's about $871.90. All you have to do to get the mobile app builder and all the other resources and support which I provide for just $1 is to click the button below this video right now. All right. So if you actually maybe you downloaded this video off our website and you did not watch the video, I advise you go back to the email you clicked, the email that we sent to you. Go back, click that email, like go there, open this video back on our website so that you can see the button below this video and you can click on it. And besides, the link is going to automatically track your browser to know that you are referred by me. All right, it's going to track your browser. Now, here are a few questions. Here are a few questions that people have been asking in the past. The first set of people that joined the program, some of the questions they asked. In case you have that question, all right. So I'm just going to answer those questions so that in case those questions are in your mind, you already have the answers to the questions. First question is, what happens after I pay the $1? What happens after you pay the $1 is that you get access to Builder automatically and all the tools within it. All right. Then the next thing that you should do is instantly make sure you reach out to my support on WhatsApp or to me via email. All right. My support answers faster than I do. Hold on, let me pull up something so I can type it for you here to see. You can pause this video, copy it out. 9025907053. All right, 234-9025-907053 or info@promiseorhanej.com. I can minimize this now so I can continue what I'm saying. So that's what happens after you do, like, ensure that you reach out to us and say, I've just made payment. They may ask you for, like, what's the proof of payment or your name and your email address so they can just verify, and they're going to send you access to all these things that I have promised. It's just $1 you have to pay to sign up on Builder and you get access to everything you need to grow. Now, the next question that some people have asked is, I signed up correctly as instructed, but your support staff said they didn't see my name on the admin dashboard because they have to verify. Now, the only time this happened, all right, is when someone who signed up using incognito browser or private browser. Like, you didn't sign up using your regular browser, you went to use a private browser. If you're using a regular browser, like a regular Chrome browser, Mozilla Firefox, like a regular browser basically, all right, it's going to sign you up properly. But if you go and use a private browser or you on Chrome, you go and click on incognito, instantly you are telling the browser that nobody should be able to track you, and the system is actually supposed to track you down to me so that it knows who brought you in. And if you also use browsers that block sites from tracking you, or you have all these ad blockers and whatever blocker on your browser, it's going to stop so many things from happening. All right, so it's going to be impossible for the site to track you back to me. So kindly ensure that you use like just a regular browser. Google Chrome is there, Mozilla Firefox is there, UC browser is there, Touch browser is there, Opera Mini. You can use any of those browsers, like a regular browser basically, and ensure you are not on private mode. Very, very important. Then another one is, what do I do if it doesn't accept my card? Number one, you can go to your internet banking and enable international payments on your banking app. All right, this is not a Nigerian site, so it's international payments. You can also tell your bank that you want to enable international payments, and they're going to help you do that. Don't use a Verve card. It's strictly MasterCard or Visa. Then if you tried using a MasterCard or Visa and it didn't work, You can just change the card, try another card. Here's what I mean. There was a time GT Bank wasn't working before, but now it's working perfectly fine. Sometimes there may be an issue with a certain bank with their card, and maybe they're trying to resolve some online issues. So at that time, their card may not be working to make international payments. So you just want to switch, instantly look for another card, maybe borrow somebody's card, pay the money to the person's account, and how much is it? 500 naira, less than 500 naira actually for $1. All right, just pay the money to the person's account, use the person's card to make payments. All right, so that's what I recommend. Enable international payments on your banking app, like for your card. Don't use Verve card, strictly MasterCard or Visa, or change the card. All right, I hope that makes sense. Then another one is, what if I make a mistake after signing up and I close the page, or maybe my power trips, maybe for example PHCN courts or NEPA courts or whatever it is. How can I go back to take advantage of the $1 offer? If I close the page by mistake, all right, and I was already signing up, how can I go back? Like, you've already signed up, your name is already there, and you don't want to lose that $1 offer. You don't want to go and pay the $69 offer. Give me a second. I have to show a live example. So, okay, beautiful. So now we are on the Builderall website. All right. So I'm just going to click on login. I don't have time to wait for it to finish loading. So I'm just going to click on login. All right. So this is like a demo account. Like you mistakenly left the Builderall website. You mistakenly left the Builderall website. You're not done setting up. So what I'm just going to do right here is I'm going to select my country. I'm going to select my country. You select whatever country you are domiciled in, where you live. All right. Now it's asking me to set like join Builderall community, blah blah blah. Like kind of this is like an onboarding process. But we don't need this account. We need to sign up again so that we can take advantage of the $1 offer. Because see, if I click this upgrade here, it's going to ask me to pay $69. Sure, you see, $69 is going to ask me to pay $69, and we don't have the money to pay $69. We just have $1. All right. So I'm just going to click home. So I'll get back to home. All right. Now it starts taking me back to the onboarding process because it expects me to actually click join the group, join Builderall, click next. Like that's how you onboard. All right. This is a demo account I just created. I purposely made that mistake so that I'm going to show you how to delete this account and start again. So you come to account, you come to advanced configurations. You're going to tell Builderall you want to delete the account. You have the right to delete your account. All right. So I click on delete account. Now Builderall is going to ask, why do you want to delete account? I'm just going to say personal reasons. Then they are going to ask you for your password, to provide the password so that they are sure that it's you, no other person. All right. So I'm just going to type the password I used, and as I hit delete, the account is going to be gone, like forever. Boom, access not allowed. Like the account has been deleted, so I don't have access to it now. So you see what I'm saying, right? All right, so that's what you need to do. If you make a mistake after signing up, or you did like you want to, what do you do to clear everything so you can start again? You just have to delete the account. All right, you have to delete the account. Then you can just start again. Like then go back, click the button below, and go ahead and make payments. All right. Then the next question: what if I already have a Builderall account? It's so simple. It's either you sign up under me to get my bonuses, or you pay $100 to get my bonuses. You choose. All right. It's my ulterior motive. I'm not just going to give out my brainchild, like everything I created. I'm not just going to give it out for free because you have a Builderall account before. If what I'm giving out is so important, then come sign up under me. All right. Who does not want bonuses? Who doesn't want commission? So it's that simple. All right. The next one is, what if I don't want to continue with Builderall? Will my card still get charged? The moment you say you are tired of Builderall, you don't want to use Builderall anymore, just follow that same process and delete your account. The same process I showed you. Delete your account. Builderall will never charge a card for an account that has been deleted. Like everything about you has been removed from their servers. All right. So delete your account and you'll be fine. What if my subscription expires or I cancel my Builderall account? Will all my apps stop working? Like the apps that I put on Play Store, will they stop working? No, your apps will still be there. Your users will be able to enjoy the apps. But if there's an upgrade that is needed to be done, you'll not be able to do those upgrades because your account is gone. You stopped using the Builderall platform. All right. So your apps will still be there. But if you want to upgrade, you now have to. If you now maybe you want to do some updates on the app, or your client says, "Help me do this, help me do that," all right, then you have to go and renew your builder subscription so that you can get access to the platform to edit the apps. I hope that makes sense. Then the next one: can I create the apps with this platform using my mobile phone? Um, Now, okay, I'm going to quickly share a story with you. It's from Silas Brown. He was once invited to come talk to a young guy that was into drugs. And when he was trying to talk the guy out of drugs, the guy was like, "Please get out of here. I don't want to hear you anymore." Now, when Silas Brown was leaving, he was feeling very bad, like he could not save somebody's life. Then the person that actually invited him said, "Sir, don't bother yourself. I've come to notice that many people don't participate in their own rescue. You want to rescue them, they will just sit like that. They've become comfortable in their pain. All right. Now, this is me bringing rescue to you. I'm showing you how you could get started for so cheap. I don't see how difficult it will be for you to borrow a laptop. The experience using the phone is going to be very terrible. How hungry are you for success? You could borrow a laptop. You could. When I started my internet business, I remember back then my own laptop fell from a story building. All right. Then I was in school. All right. So I'll wait. I'll use my roommate's laptop in the night when he's asleep. In the morning, I'll now be sleeping. I'll miss like first lecture. How hungry are you for success? I'm not saying you should do what I did particularly, but you can always be creative. Find something, find a way around it. Don't come and say, "Can I use my mobile phone?" No, don't use your mobile phone. Go get a system. All right. I think at the worst, you should get like a tab or this small, very small screen laptop. All right. So that's it. Then another question: what if I have other issues not listed on these queries? Just reach out to my support on WhatsApp 234-902-590-7053 or info@promiseohanj.com. All right, and you're going to get access to everything like Builder Role that includes your mobile app builder. You're going to get access to the 5 day sales and closing training, $505 value. You're going to get access to the Support Academy private Facebook group, $297 value, total value of $871.90. And best of all, by clicking the button right now below this video, clicking the button right away and signing up right now, you're going to get your hands on some extra juicy special bonuses. Number one, I'm going to give you phone closing and objection handling scripts to close your prospect over the phone, $197 value. Like, for many of you here, you're probably just thinking that like I'm just one internet marketer. No, like you can go Google me up right now. You find that Promise Ohanj is the most sought after phone closer in sub-Saharan Africa. Like I have an online academy where I teach people phone closing. It's called Phone Closing University. Registration into my academy is currently 150,000 naira, but we plan on raising it to $1,000 before June 2021. And my one-on-one coaching for phone closing is 1 million naira. So from my wealth of knowledge in closing clients on the phone, I've decided to bundle up a script that will guide you to closing sales more efficiently. All right. So in case your clients decide to get on the phone call with you, don't get scared. With this script, you're fortified. All right. So that's the first bonus, the phone closing and objection handling script. So you're going to be getting the Builder platform, which includes the mobile app builder. You're going to be getting the 5 day sales and closing training valued at $495. You're going to be getting the Support Academy valued at $297 per year. You're going to be getting the phone closing and objection handling script valued at $197. Added up together, that's 1058, like $1,058.90. You're also going to be getting the DFY proposal and contract agreement. So basically, I'm going to be saving you the stress of trying to think up contract agreements or going to hire a lawyer to help you write that. All right. And it's valued at $49. So add that all together, like the Builder platform, which includes the mobile app builder, the 5 day sales and closing training, the Support Academy, the phone closing and objection handling script, the DFI proposals and contract agreement at $49. Total value of what you're going to be getting right now is $1,117.90. Is that not crazy? As if that's not enough, I want to also share with you the AdMob profit blueprint. Simple methods to plug into Google AdMob and earn hugely monthly. Now, basically, I'm not saying you should do it for yourself. All right, but I'm saying because you want to do it for your clients, you want to be able to set up their AdMob accounts and stuff like that. You don't want to have a hard time figuring it out. So I asked one of my assistants to help me bundle it into like a small PDF, all right, to give it to you so you can read through and understand what to do. It's valued at $27. So add that all together, add $27 to what we already have there, like the Builder All platform, the 5-day sales and closing training, the support academy, the phone closing and objection handling script, the DFI proposals and contract agreement. Add more profits for $27. Total value of $1,144.90. All you have to do is get started right now for $1. Just $1, like literally $1. I'm giving away over $1,000 of value for $1. Click the button below this video right now to take advantage of it. Like I'm literally done teaching. All right, I'm done teaching. There's nothing else I'm teaching. Now, some of the questions many people ask me in the past is, why am I really doing this? Like, why am I giving all these resources for $1? It's just $1. Of course, you guys know I have my ulterior motive. All right, so I'll tell you for free. Just chill. All right. Number one is, first, I want to make it impossible for you to fail. Like the only thing that can make you fail is you. If you don't take action, then your village people will smile. It's only Nigerians that understand what I mean by village people will smile. All right. If you're not in Nigeria, don't stress your brain trying to understand what I mean. All right. So if you don't take action, village people are going to be laughing at you. All right. Okay. Then now the number two reason is you're going to give me testimonials. True or false? If I help you get successful, won't you give me testimonials? Yeah, you will. Then number three is it's only when you succeed that I get my payments from Builderall. So it's not like I am one Father Christmas. I also get something in return. So it's not like I'm one Father Christmas. I also be getting something in return. That's why it will hurt me if you don't take action, because it will mean that I just wasted my time preparing all these resources for you. And if you go ahead and actually take action in the next 30 days, I'm going to reward you by doing the following, because I want you to take action so that Builderall can pay me my money. So if you take action, I will help you a lot more. So this is what I'm going to do for you after 30 days if you actually take action. Number one, I'm going to give you a done for you sales funnel for your mobile app business worth over $1,000. All right, a done for you sales funnel for your mobile app business. Like this one will actually help you automate your business. So you'll be able to run adverts on Facebook or Google and send people to your sales funnel, and the sales funnel will do the selling on your behalf. All right, this will reduce almost all the stress on your part. Like it will reduce stress on your part like mad. Now the next question you ask is, how will I know all those who took action and those who didn't? It's very simple. If you take action, you'll definitely make money from the platform. And if you make money from the platform you are using, you will renew your subscription, because no one closes a stream of income that brings in money with so little effort. So if you don't renew after 30 days, I'll know you didn't take action. Right, so after 30 days, when you renew your subscription, you can post it in the support group that you need your funnel, and I'll confirm from my dashboard using your email, and I'll grant you access to the sales funnel. I said you should post it in the group so that this way every other person will see that I lived up to my words. There's absolutely nothing to hide. So that's what's going to be. It is what it is. All right, you're going to get a done for you sales funnel for your mobile app business. It's going to save you all those stress and hassles. 30 days. Just try your best to take action within those first 30 days. Then I'm going to top it up by giving you a done for you Facebook ad copy and Facebook ad creatives. Like I will engage my team to go ahead and create over 100 different Facebook ad creatives. I'm not joking, 100 different ad creatives on Canva for you. Like you can easily edit any of these creatives, over 100 of them. You can edit them in Canva. If you don't know what Canva is, just know that it's like the simplest graphic design tool on the web. You don't need to install any software on your computer. Just go to canva.com and use it for free. So you get 100 different ad creatives in the next 30 days. Then I will engage my team to write out 5 different ad copies for you. You can use any of them by either modifying it or posting it just like that. Another reason why I'm waiting till 30 days before I make this available is that I'm working with the $1 assumption. All right, that $1 budget assumption. I'm assuming that you don't have any money right now to run adverts. All right, but if you think you have all the money and you probably won't take advantage of this right away, you don't want to wait till 30 days, you can just maybe message us privately. We'll show you how to just make the $69 payment on Builder, and we're going to give you access to all these other things. All right, I hope that makes sense. So but for those that are still working with the $1 budget assumption, I'm assuming that you don't have money right away to run adverts. So I'm pretty sure that after 30 days, you have enough money to invest in your business. All right. I hope that makes sense. Then, so you get the sales funnels, you get the ad copy and ad creatives. Sales funnel is valued at $1,000. Ad copy, ad creative is valued at $199. Then you also get 60 days email sequence. This one is mad. 60 days email sequence. So now ask yourself, what do you need 60 emails for? When people start seeing your advert and they start coming into your sales funnel will automatically collect their email addresses and send it to your autoresponder. Builderall comes with an email autoresponder called MailingBoss, so you don't have to go and pay separately for this one. Once you have Builderall, you have access to almost everything you need to run a business successfully online. All right. So some of these people that come into your platform, they may not be ready, to pay instantly for the apps. So it is expected that you send them follow-up messages that keep you at the top of mind, so that when they are finally ready to get the apps, they will come to you first. My in-house email copywriters will help me flesh out about 60 emails that you can program to go out over a 60-day period. This way, you may never need to do any type of manual follow-up ever again. Does it make sense? So you're going to be getting 3 massive bonuses if you take action within the next 30 days. All you have to do right now is click the button below to get started for just $1. And in case you've been planning to earn from the international markets, all right, I want to give you the opportunity also. I figured out that many people watching this training may want to consider exploring foreign markets where the purchase power is higher than ours here in Nigeria. All right, people from US, their purchase power is higher. People from other countries, like the first tier or the tier 1 countries, their purchase power is higher. And definitely the commissions will also be juicy. So I went on a hunt to find someone who has a track record of crushing the international freelance marketplace, who also has coached people to replicate his results. Right, so I found this guy called Ajayigbe Moruf. He has over 1,000 students. He has a course on Fiverr domination, like how to dominate Fiverr. Fiverr is a freelance marketplace, and he has over 1,000 students with over 350 verifiable testimonials. So I reached out to him, and after plenty negotiations, I struck a deal to pay him 200,000 naira for unlimited reseller license to his course. That's about 200K is like $450. All right, in today's conversion rate, 200K is like $450. So that means I can either sell his course, the course I got from him. I can either choose to sell it at any amount I wish, or I can give it away for free. So I've decided to give this course for free to everyone who takes action within the next 30 days. It's a 20 module course on getting unlimited clients. Basically, now this time mobile app clients from the international marketplace via freelancing. All right, that's my plan. Give it to everybody that takes action within the next 30 days. It's only for those who take action. Once you take action and you renew after 30 days, send a message. Send the message on the Facebook group. Like, just drop it there. You're going to get access to the Done For You sales funnel worth $1,000. You're going to get access to the Done For You Facebook ad copy and ad creatives worth $199. You're going to get access to the 60-day email sequence worth $99. You're going to get access to the 20 module course on getting clients from the international marketplace worth $450 or 200,000 naira. All you have to do is jump in right now for $1. Click the button below this video right now. We have come to the end of this training. Basically, like, we have come to the end of this training. Nothing more to say. This is where we come to the end of today's training. Once again, my name is Promise Ohaneje. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your patience to stay till the end of the webinar. I love you all from the depth of my heart. I trust I'll see you on the inside. But before I go, I want to give you a last reminder of 2 things I expect from you after watching this video. Remember that I said that you can connect with me on Facebook and Instagram, Promise Ohaneje. So just search for me on Facebook and Instagram. Send me a friend request. I want to be your friend. All right, so do that. Then number 2, click the button below this video to sign up for Builderall immediately. Then you get access to everything. And that will be all for now. Stay blessed and take charge. Until I see you on the inside, friend, it's bye-bye for now.